Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Leicester Till I Die TV. Your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
Right, Chris.
All right there. All right, they're back. How the devil are we all? Good evening. No match this weekend, so it means that we can't lose it in the 97th minute. It's some good news. Every cloud's got a silver lining. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. Thanks for watching. If you are on YouTube, give us a subscribe and give the video a like, please. It all helps the channel. And if you are listening on podcast, catch up. It's Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google, Podcast Addict, Amazon, and all the best podcast platforms. I'm going to have to practice that or get a new set of teeth. This is where you can find...
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform. Or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
And it's quiz time, and it's Manchester United versus Leicester. And we have... Well, the winner will go on to play Reese. He threw the challenge down earlier. So Reese, who is another Man United fan, good evening, Reese. Thanks for joining us to see who of the two you are going to be playing. And thank you for your nice comment. This intro is absolutely brilliant. Still one of my favourites. Thank you. It's a new one as well. So thank you for liking it. So we are quiz time. Now, it's a bit different, this one. But it is still.
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
So, as we're about to get ready to rumble, let us bring in the contestants. And in the blue corner, it is Leicester Till I Die's answer to Frank Bruno, because he will keep going until he finally wins one. Brad, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Chris. I must be a sucker for punishment. I must have done something in a form of life that means that I enjoy this sort of brutality, because I keep coming back to quizzes, don't I? I don't seem to win them, but I just enjoy taking part in them.
Yeah, you are, if you like, how can I describe? At the moment, you are, I suppose I would say, the Arsenal of the quizzing world. You know, it's the taking part that counts, not the winning.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could refer to me as the Burnley of the division, couldn't you? I'm just here to make up the numbers.
Yeah, well, there is that as well. And, let's see. He's probably not, to be honest with you. He's probably still on the toilet. In the red corner, it's Niall, who threw the challenge down in the first place. Good evening, Niall.
Good evening, Chris. How are you?
I am fine. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel a bit confident, but depending what your questions are, really.
Well, this is very true. Brad, at Full Time Focus is where they can find you on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
And
the only place
obviously-
to find me.
Yeah, and obviously on this channel a lot, and on a lot of channels as well. So you've probably seen him around. Niall, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter in the bottom of the screen at Niall Kane 91.
Good, follow him, and as you can tell from that, and I'm really hoping on a Brad win here. No disrespect to Niall, but if you win and get through to speak to Reese, I'm going to need an interpreter. Because when you do Scots,
I tell you what, if I don't go through, I'm finding out every offside question I can for Reese's category of choice. And then I tell you what, if Reese comes on, I know a specialist subject. He's read out on it, and I'll let you know this after the show, Chris. Okay. Just to give you if I'm not involved, I'll let you know a specialist subject because Reese loves it. It's all to do with shirts, but I won't spoil it. I'll let you know if Niall beats me, and Niall knows, don't you know?
I know.
Thanks so, mate. Yeah, I've got an idea.
Yes, I think I've got an idea what it is, and I have written it down. So, Reese, you can just blame Brad for that, But let's have a look, because we do obviously have the Big Fat Football Quiz, which is where we have one person from every team in the Premier League. We had Crystal Palace the other week, who are now sat at the bottom, and this week we have got Wolves tomorrow night at 9:00. Wolves are doing the Big Fat Quiz. Talking of the Big Fat Quiz, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. Hello, Craig, who is the quiz master on that. My questions are so much easier. Welcome along, the second best quiz on the channel. It is indeed. And Gladiators ready, Terry? Indeed they are. May the best man win.
I don't know about Gladiators. Maybe for Niall, but not myself. I'm more idiot ready.
Statman Stubbs, good evening, sir. Let's hope there is some questions on how many offsides there were in a certain season. How did you know?
I hate that question as well.
I don't. I mean,
I'm going to become like an infamous mean, aren't I? Yeah. That's the quiz done. Well played, Niall. Well played.
Thank you.
Well done. What a draw.
Statman, we've got to have you on the quiz as well sometime. With the name like that, you've got to win the whole thing. Well, let's have a look at how the quiz goes, because like I said, it is a bit different to the Big Fat Quiz 1. There are 4 questions, 5 questions in each category. 2 of the 4 are individual questions, and 2 of them are shared between you, as in where we can get to the nearest. And the 4 categories are Who Are You? Peep Show, Snog, Marry, Avoid. And I know you were particularly looking for that one, Brad, in case Graham Potter comes up. And number 4 is 69. And I always find it's always good to end on a 69. So I've been told anyway. But what time's this going out? Are we safe? Every time I hear the words offside, I think of Brad's tears. You're going to have to tell me about that, Brad, sometime.
Right? Okay. I'll alert the room. And I already knows this because I believe he was watching in a thing. Right? Me and Reese were having quite a decent quiz. Right, back and forward. I just closed the gap to about 2 points. Reese was left with only one choice of Premier League years, or he could have had random questions from set A, B, or C. He chose the Premier League years. He did really well. Fair play to him. I thought, go down the middle. I'll pick set B. My first question was, who holds the record for the most offsides from Manchester City? Can you understand why I may have slightly lost my rag a little bit at the ridiculous level of questions? Because the worst thing is afterwards is the person who came up with the questions for Rich to hand out did say that what was supposed to be added in that sentence was ex-Man City and Spurs player, which may have helped the easiness of the question, because trying to think of players that have played for Spurs and Man City was very limited. But not knowing that information at the time, I just lost the will to live. I may have slightly freaked out. I may have accidentally become a slight YouTube meme for the last 2 weeks or whatever. But let's move on. Reese, I'm going to ask you how many blades of grass at the King Power. But let's move on.
It wouldn't be this man by any chance, would it?
No, you wouldn't believe it, but he's right, He's right. Yes, he's right. How did you know it, Dan?
Well done, Dan. I was actually going to be really cheeky and go, not having watched it, it's not Adebayor, is it? But that would have been cheeky.
Suddenly everybody knows it, funny enough.
The best part of the question, straight afterwards, I went and accumulated 7 points and ended Brad. And I have the video. Send it to me, Reese, please. I need to see that. That'll be up there.
After that, I just lost. I was gone. I couldn't answer a question. And when it got to like the 7 questions at the end, I was just like, I'm not even bothered. Reese, just have them. Just I'm done.
Right. Let us make a start. Now, if anybody wants to join in the comments, you can do, because neither of the contestants, I believe, can see the screen. I have blocked it out, and I don't think either of them are. Okay, how can I describe this? I think it's called doing a Luca. Nobody's got another screen up on the left-hand side that they can sort of sneakily do that too, have they?
No, I've not got another tab open.
Can barely afford to run my phone, mate, let alone afford another phone technology.
Allegedly, I should say. That's what Luca does. Jackets off, Brad means business. Yes, he does. How is your bottom, by the way, today, Dan? If you haven't seen it, have you seen it? You were there, weren't you, Niall?
Yeah,
you were enjoying it
no,
with us.
I've been watching it on and off.
Yeah, I have watched about 3 times.
Rumour has it that Kate actually went ahead and pre-played. So, you know, when you see Dan streaming, he looks all normal. Really, it's not. It's just an installed toilet onto that seat permanently.
I love the fact the best fit for me wasn't the fact of him eating it or whatever. It was in him thanking everybody for the subs while he was in absolutely tears. Thank you.
Yeah, and you've got to give him credit for that. The fact that he was in tears and agony, you could see the guy was at death's door and he was still had the ability to thank everybody. I mean, credit to you, Dan. Absolutely take my hat off to you, mate, because I've never...
Sorry. I was saying, I watched it on and off because I was going back to stream that night.
Say that again, sorry.
I couldn't watch it live because I was going back to stream because I was watching bits of it.
Right. It is worth, honestly. It's I've watched it 3 times, and I'm almost certainly going to watch it a few more times.
Chris, send it into You Been Framed and offer Sean Dyche 250 to spend on transfer money. Cheer Dan up.
This is what happens when you're a Burnley fan and just do the crying bit, right? Oh, thank you, mate. I'll have a look at it afterwards, Reese. Cheers, mate.
Oh, cheers, Reese. Oh, mate, you're my best friend. You would never embarrass me and show me up, would you?
Don't worry about it, Brad. Don't worry about it. Right, let's have a go, because first topic up here is who are you? Now, this to me is probably one of the easiest ones, but then again, of course, I did set the questions. So we're going to go to Niall first as the challenger in the red corner. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the nickname of a football club within the English 5 divisions.
Just a quick question, Chris. Is this because I know it's a bit? Obviously quiz has done different. Is this just if he gets it wrong, he gets it wrong? I can't steal it, and vice versa, or is this?
No. It's just
okay. I just wanted to make sure before.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. So basically, I just need you to tell me who the team is, if you like. And like I say, it's the English top 5 divisions. So Niall, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I just say, all these questions and answers are from sort of either Sky Sports or Wikipedia. So please, if it's wrong, blame them. Niall, who are known as, which football team is known as the Grecians?
You what, sorry?
The Grecians. Grecians.
Honestly, I don't have a clue. I'm going to have to pass.
Okay. Did you know that one, by the way, Brad, just out of interest?
I know it's like a League 1 or 2 side. I vaguely remember the name, but I would have been taking a stab in the dark, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. It was actually Exeter City.
Oh,
look.
I didn't know that I got that.
He would have been somewhere around there. I'd have been guessing, but oh yeah, of course, Craig knows. Get off Google, Craig. We all know your secret.
Get off Wikipedia, you.
Yeah, exactly.
He provided Chris the answers.
It's easy, isn't it? It's easy when you're not on the show to get the get the questions. Brad, how are you? Your first one. Who is also known as the Mariners?
Oh my God. Morecambe?
No. Would you have known that one, Niall? You don't get an extra point.
I think it's one of the ones I'll cut myself for it, but I can't remember. Pass.
No. I say you don't get any extra points, but you just made Brad feel worse. It was Grimsby Town.
Oh, for God's sake.
God, man.
And Turf Moorhouse, Adebayor was the wrong. Rich, Brad losing again. Not yet, Rich, but we've only done 2 questions. Reece said Grimsby. Dan said, Rich said, Dan, that's offside. Back to you, Niall. What football club is known as the Robins?
Is it Swindon?
Oh, I can see where you went with that, but it isn't.
I think I know this. Is it Bristol City?
It's a shame it wasn't your question because you would have got it right, Brad. But yes, it was Bristol City.
Oh, of course.
I do get where you come from with Swindon.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking logically.
Yeah. And this is just the way they came out the hat when I was writing them. So I didn't sort of choose any hard or easy ones for anybody. Brad, who is known as the Sky Blues?
Oh my God, that's I nearly about 4 companies fell out my mouth then. Coventry City.
It is indeed, yes. 1-2 to Brad. I thought if you get that one wrong,
I nearly messed that up, I'll be honest with you. I went to say something completely wrong.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that.
Do we want to stop the quiz here, Brad? You're ahead.
Yeah, well done, yeah.
I think I got that as well. I think I won that.
Turfmoor, Rich and Statman all said Coventry as well. Niall, who is known as the Tigers?
Hull City.
Indeed, it is correct. Yes, Brad. Cottagers.
That is Fulham.
It is indeed, yes. And Niall, back to you. Your fourth one. Who is known as the Potters?
Is it Stoke City?
Who, sorry?
Stoke.
It is indeed, yes. This is tight. Apparently Terry said, there's always people I love this in the chat. Terry says Swindon Robins used to be their speedway team.
It is. He's very correct. And you used to have, I can't remember. I was going to say, I know Coventry Bees. That was it. Coventry with Bees. And they used to have Chris Bomber Harris. Who was a fantastic rider. Sorry, I just went back into when
I will kind of believe you there. We'll go with you. We haven't come up with a Man United answer yet, Reece. You can't say shit. Yes, it is yet. But it is your turn, Brad. Who is known as the Latics?
Wigan Athletic.
Yes. The last one for Niall on this section. Niall, who is known as the Trotters?
Sorry, say that again.
Who is known as the Trotters?
Bolton Wanderers.
Yes, they are.
Well,
I've already made these questions too easy here, haven't I?
Yeah.
We didn't say that one either, Craig. Cheltenham apparently also known as the Robins. Yeah. Okay.
I would never have thought them. I just know that Bristol City actually have a Robin Redbreast on their badge, or they used to. I don't know if they've changed it.
Your last one, Brad, to go into the next round in the lead. Tractor Boys.
That's Ipswich Town.
Yes, it is. So at the end of that round, we have Niall on 3 and Brad on 4. That was the wrong sound effect.
Yeah, we can't get ground up.
I obviously need to get Maisie to do some questions for me, don't I?
I know what you're doing, mate.
So it's 3-4. It's very tight. At least we're on the board. Most people, in fairness, were getting them, even though I think Brad still got problems. He can't type. Ipswich, Bolton, yeah, they all went for those. And good evening to everybody that is in the comments. Nice of you to join us, including I've lost him now. Well, somebody knew that was in, so welcome. You're all welcome. So, are we ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Which is Peep Show.
Interesting.
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 So, what does Peep Show mean? This is where I strip off, by the way. It's basically, Peep Show is for people watching. So what we need to do is, from last weekend's games from English and Scottish leagues, how many fans were at each game? Now, this is one where it's going to be, you're both going to get the same question, and it's the nearest to it.
I've just had flashbacks.
So I'm not actually going to say to you, and you've not seen me strip before, Brad, shush, don't tell anybody that. I'm not going to actually expect you to guess the exact attendance, but it's going to be whoever is nearest. So are we ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. And this is, like I say, this is from this last weekend's games. In the Championship, Bristol City met Cardiff City. And Brad, will come to you first with these. How many were watching Bristol City versus Cardiff City?
Is that the way the fixture went, as in Bristol with the home team, the way you read it out?
I'll read the home team out first, yes.
I know the ground. I don't remember. I'm going to say...
Close, I've got to work it out.
I'm going to say 16,377.
377. Niall. So it was Bristol City hosting Cardiff City.
Right. I'm going to say 17,000.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Craig went 11.6. Statman went 18.7. Turf went 11.7. Surprised me and Bernie know that many fans. And Reese went 14.5. It ended up 3-2 to Bristol City. Obviously, I say in the Championship, it was 21,435.
Wow.
I knew Ashton Gate wasn't that high in attendance. I didn't know they'd broken the bank for that one, though. Well, no.
This is what I may well have chosen these as to be like, whoa, really? Sort of answers, you know. So that is 1 to Niall. Well done, Niall. So, Brad. In fact, I tell you what I'll do. We'll come through. We'll alternate it for this one because to make it fair. So, Niall, back to you. League One, Sunderland hosted Portsmouth at the weekend. In League One, Sunderland hosted Portsmouth. How many people were watching?
I'm going to say 16,000 bracket.
16,000?
Yeah.
Brad?
Stadium of Light. I don't know what they've changed to the seating and order. I'm going to say 28,900.
Craig has gone 24,700. Statman says that they don't have any fans.
Well, that's technically the right answer. Let's be honest.
Reese said it's a horrible stadium, 23. Turf's gone 19.3. Anthony did get the Bristol one right, Anthony Herbert, then he does like Bristol as well. The actual answer is Sunderland beat Portsmouth 1-0 in League One, and the attendance was 32,220. So 1 to Brad.
Well
I
done.
mean, they're the sort of teams that no matter what league they're in, they will fill the stadium up. To be honest,
That was,
with you,
to be
you
fair,
know.
that was my logic. I just thought
Yeah.
I can't imagine they're too close to the 30,000 mark, so that's why I kind of edged it a bit further.
Yeah, I went a bit lower because I thought we got about 16,000.
Well, we're going to drop now into League 2, where Hartlepool hosted Stevenage, Brad. Hartlepool hosted Stevenage in League 2 at the weekend. How many were watching?
7,600.
7,600.
Plus
Niall.
Jeff Stelling.
Sorry?
Plus Jeff Stelling.
Yeah, plus one. Yeah. So, Niall, Brad's gone for 7,601.
Right.
You...
I'm going to say a higher one, 8,000.
8,000. Ooh. Statman's gone 6,500. Reese has gone 5,000. Turf's gone 7,682. So he'd got in mind what you were thinking, Brad. Craig went 1,980. And Rich says his mum's a Bristol City fan.
Yeah, I heard them saying that before.
Was she there? Was she there? And Anthony went 6,900. The answer was Hartlepool drew 1-1 with Stevenage in League 2, and they had 4,841 fans. So not that many. So you were both going out. Maybe you were thinking Hartlepool. Maybe Jeff's got a lot of friends, Brad.
Maybe contacts. I thought he might have just taken Sky Sports there for his
for a night out. But you are the closest. So well done on that. So we're back to Niall first, and we're down into the National League.
Right.
Grimsby hosted Bromley in the National League. Grimsby, who obviously up until recently were in the top 4 divisions, they've dropped down into the National League and they hosted Bromley.
Right. All right, you want a number?
Yes, please. Yeah. How many were watching?
I'm going to say 6,000.
You're going to go 6,000. Okay. Brad.
980.
980. My God, you don't think that they support the team in Grimsby, do you?
I do, but it's the National League, and they're quite. I've seen a lot of National League stadiums, and I don't know what their seating area is like at Grimsby, so I just took a stab at it. Wouldn't be too high, but probably quite high considering it's National League.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Statman went for 2,000. Reese went for 3.5. Craig 6.3. I like to call him the bottom now, but it is Turfmore Dan. He's 2.3, and Anthony went 2.5. Mike 9,301 is the capacity, so he's going 8,500. I think you need to get out more, Mike. I really do. But the answer was Grimsby lost 1-2 to Bromley in the National League, and with the closest answer so far in this whole section, 6,000, it is Niall, because it was 5,854. So well done, Niall.
That was some guess.
It was, yes.
I didn't have a clue with Grimsby size of the stadium.
I just say a random number.
Yeah, I should point out there is a bonus point if anybody gets it spot on, but I didn't mention that because I didn't think anybody would, to be honest with you. But the last one in this round, we're up to go to the Scottish Cup. So we're looking at the Scottish Cup game here. So Aberdeen met Edinburgh City.
Right.
Aberdeen met Edinburgh City in the Scottish Cup at the weekend. But how many fans were at the match?
If you ask me about the scoreboard, I would have known that.
I think who was it first this time? 1, 2, 3, Yes, Brad. Sorry, it's Niall, I think. No, it's Brad
that.
first. Brad
I
first.
wanna go, mate.
This one, yeah.
I clearly, obviously, as Niall can probably expect, don't have a clue. I'm not even sure on their capacity. So 11,150.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to say...
All right, we expect you to get this spot on, Niall, exactly
because
to
I know
the one person.
Aberdeen are a big club. I'm just thinking it logically. I would say about 10,000.
Oh.
I've got a funny feeling you're going to be closer and it's going to be even lower, mate.
Craig has gone 17,325. I don't think there's that many football fans in Scotland, is there, Craig?
I think Aberdeen are a big fan base, actually. I went quite way high.
I literally only went for that sort of attendance because of who they were playing. It's just like I assume Scottish fans treat it the same as when a Premier League gets a lower league.
Yeah.
Turf Morehouse went, Dan went 14.5. Anthony went 45,000, Anthony. What?
No chance.
I don't think. Do Celtic get that still?
I was just about to say, I don't even think Celtic have a stadium that big.
Celtic to get that.
And Reese went 16.7. And Reese, well, I tell you what, I'll have whatever you two are having. I'll tell you. It was the Scottish Cup. Aberdeen played Edinburgh City. Oh, I believe, are they even in the main tiers, Niall? I'm not sure if they're in the main tiers.
Edinburgh City are like League 2 in Scotland.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, Aberdeen won 3-0, and it was watched by 9,019 fans.
Oh, I said 10,000, didn't I?
Yep. So, but you get the point because you are nearer.
I didn't go low enough. I didn't go low enough.
No. So, well done to Niall.
Hold on, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
And of course, we've got this especially for Brad.
I love the sound.
Brad. I love that's my favourite. I love that. You can tell I've got a new toy, can't you? So, next one up is Snog, Marry, Avoid. And I think looking at those three, they've probably got it the right way around. The score at the end of the two rounds, the first two of the 4 rounds, it's 6 points each.
Well played, mate.
So it's almost exciting. So Snog, Marry, Avoid. Are you both ready for this one?
Yeah.
Right. What I need you to do for this one is obviously we're not going to. It's not what you're thinking, Reese. Honestly, it's not what you're thinking. Rather than Snog, Marry, Avoid, we are going for home win, away win, or draw.
Right.
So we're going to take some games from this last weekend that's just gone, and you've got to guess whether it is a home win, away win, or a draw. Okay? So basically Snog, Marry, Avoid. And I think it's Brad, is it your turn to go first, or is it Niall?
I think it's Brad, I think.
I'll go first if you want, if you can't
remember. Mate.
Yeah, well, indeed, Matt. Turf and Dan, I hope you're all right, mate. I hope it's not bad news. You take care, mate. Hopefully it's only something that you got to rush off to the toilet, but whatever it is, mate, stay safe. Thanks for popping on, Dan. So, Brad then first. On Saturday, Coventry played QPR in the Championship. Was it a home, away, or a draw?
I'm just trying to see if my brain can rattle up remembering the results coming through, and then I'm going to say it was an away win.
An away win. And you are quite correct. So well done. Craig went away. Reese went away. And Mike went home.
Well, see you, Mike. Oh, you meant the question. Sorry.
Got stood up, did you, Mike? Sorry to hear that, mate. Right. Niall. Bristol City, the aforementioned Bristol City, played Cardiff again in the Championship on Saturday, but who won?
Who are the home team, sorry?
Oh, sorry, Bristol City
All right.
hosted Cardiff.
Right. I think it was going way wrong. I think Cardiff won.
You're going for an away win?
Yeah, Cardiff, yeah.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Bristol City won it
Niall,
3-2.
it was literally the score earlier in the attendance one. He told you the score. They won 3-2, didn't they? Did you say? Bristol City.
Yeah.
Niall, I'm gutted for you, mate. I'm gutted for you. I thought you had that in the bag then. I thought, he's got one from the previous round.
That's exactly what Craig said. You gave the. I mean, in fairness, I wrote the questions out on one card, turned it over, so that's just the way it comes out. So I am sorry, Niall. We're going on to Brad in League One, and I really must learn how to do joined up writing, and I couldn't read my own writing. Cambridge United met Crewe Alexandria.
I'm literally going to go on the fact that they beat Newcastle, so they might be doing all right. I'm going to say home win. I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, for a home win, it was in fact 1-0 to Cambridge United. Well done, Niall. In League One again, Morecambe hosted Wycombe Wanderers.
Right.
Home win, away win, or draw?
I'm going to say a home win.
You're going for Morecambe. It was 3-2 to Morecambe. Well done.
Oh, mate.
We'll pull one back. Brad, dropping into League Two. Bit like Newport County. Or are they already there? Hi, Mike. Rochdale hosted Bradford City. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Who home win, away win, or draw?
The worst thing is Rochdale's like 3 minutes down, 3 mile down the road from where I am, and I haven't got a clue when it comes to the lower leagues. I'll be honest with you. So draw.
Draw. How did you get that?
Wrong.
you get that?
Yeah, it was a draw. Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought you were doing your normal double bluff, Chris.
Yeah. No. That was a draw. 0-0. Wasn't obviously the most exciting games.
It was a League Two version of Arsenal Burnley, then.
Yeah, indeed. Right, Niall, for you, League Two again. Walsall, that huge club that's owned by a couple of American film stars. Walsall hosted Exeter.
Right.
So is that home, away, or draw?
I think Exeter won.
So you're going away?
Yep.
And you are correct, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Brad, and unfortunately, I didn't, I was trying to be fair and mash it all up. Scottish Cup. Peterhead hosted East Kilbride. And, if you're in Scotland, that's like a top of the table clash.
The thing is, I actually used to know somebody who lived in East Kilbride, and I'm just going to say that it was a win for East Kilbride, so away win.
No.
Nah, couldn't.
Do you know the score?
No, you're unlucky, mate.
Do you know what the score was, Niall?
3-2 to Peterhead, was it?
No, it was a draw.
I'm thinking.
It was 2-2.
I'm thinking about another game.
May he rest in peace. I wouldn't. Eventually, the guessing was going to catch up with me, to be honest with you. So I'll take what I've been so far.
Right? Did that game not go to extra time? Because I think it did.
No, that was the score at full time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That was the thing. Ayr United, Niall, hosted St Mirren in the same competition.
Away wing, St Mirren beat them 2-0.
They did. Right, we are back. We are back to the National League. So there's only one Scottish one in there. Altrincham hosted Torquay in the National League, Brad. Was it a home win, away win, or a draw?
I'm going to say a draw.
You were going for a draw. The score was Altrincham 1, Torquay 2.
Ugh. I nearly went with Torquay because I recognised them more than Altrincham, but oh well.
Yes, they were perennial bottom 3 or 4 of the League Two, season in, season out. Mike got that one. Reese didn't. Torquay won 2-1. Yes, indeed, they did, Mike. Niall, the last question of this section. Solihull Motors met. Honestly, we think we see some good games, but
Solihull Mills, you mean?
Sorry,
do you mean like Solihull Mills or whatever they're called?
No, the club is called Solihull Motors.
Oh,
yeah, they're called Solihull Motors.
Yeah, and they hosted Dover.
Right.
Who was it? A home win, an away win, or a draw?
I think Dover won, so I believe they're away, aren't they?
Away. Well, Dover are actually the worst team in the top 5 divisions. They're actually on minus something like 20 or something. There's no way they're going to get anybody up. They are going down. Solihull Motors beat them 5-0.
Oh, God.
So, this is for both of you. You got 3 each.
Tying it up nicely.
There we go. Finally, I get it up. 27-0. Yeah. You're not watching Arsenal now. In fact, you won't be watching Arsenal if it was 27-0. Probably the other way around, though. Mike, it's Solihull Motors, Christian Day, 30 plus points away from safety. I was being generous with 20. Right. Now then, are we ready for?
No.
In fact, this will probably be this because it's 69. And I'm going to be careful how I ask this. Who's ready for 69? Nobody. I find that very hard to swallow, I must admit.
Well, we won't say anything else on the matter.
Okay, so 69. This is a question about numbers.
Right.
So where are these teams in the league that they are in? What position are they currently sat in?
Right.
Reese. 69, the amount of times Brad has been offside and lost the place. Now, I am not going to say, when you get these, I am not going to say what the answer is. I'm just going to say who's the closest.
Right,
because if we have a draw at the end of the game, we will come back and I will ask you to actually guess it with these again. So, first of all, in League 2, Crawley Town.
So, what?
I'm sorry, that is for Niall first. Sorry. Crawley Town in League 2. What position are they?
I'm going to say 19th.
Okay. And Brad?
I'm going to say that they're 6th.
Okay. All I will say is the closest there was Niall. And like I say, I'm not going to say what the answer is because that is going to be one of the tiebreakers. Brad, National League, Grimsby Town. What position are they in?
2nd.
2nd. And Niall.
6th.
6th. Niall goes into a 2-0 lead.
That's a complete guess from me, mate. Anything else on the premise? I'm just swinging at nothing.
I haven't actually got. I haven't got any Premier League because obviously that would be too easy.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Any Championship either because again that would be probably slightly easy. So back to Niall first in League One. Shrewsbury Town.
Right. I think they're sitting like 23rd.
Okay. And Brad.
19th.
Brad is correct. He's not correct, but he's certainly the closest.
Oh, well done.
19. Brad, St Johnstone in the Scottish Premiership.
Oh, come on.
I know that.
The thing is, if I don't get this spot on, you just know Niall's going to know it. So, 11th.
Okay.
Yeah, Niall's got this one on, mate. There's no.
12. Got 12. Got bottom of the league.
I knew they were down there. I just couldn't remember if they were just above it or not. I know St Johnstone down there.
I knew that straight away.
Yeah. So that is correct, obviously, for Niall. And the last one, and then it's all over.
Well done, Niall.
I did say no Championship questions, but I told a little porky. Stoke City, Niall, in the Championship.
9th.
Okay.
15th.
You're going 15th.
I haven't got a clue.
I can't have a clue either, to be fair.
Well, just to read the back, Crawley Town now went 19th, Brad went 6th, and they were 14th. Grimsby Town, Niall went 6th, Brad went 2nd, and they were 10th. Shrewsbury Town, at 23 was Niall's guess, 19 was Brad, and they were 18th.
Oh.
So you were one off. You wouldn't have got any extra points, but, there we go. St Johnstone, there's only 12 in, because it's Scottish football. There's only 12 in there. Yeah, and they are 12th, so you were both really close there. I obviously, didn't realise that Niall's knowledge of Scottish football was as good as Reese's. Stoke City in the Championship. Niall went 9th. Brad went 15th. And these, obviously, I say, were where they were after the weekend's games. And they were 9th.
Oh, no.
I don't have a fucking clue. Good luck against Reese, mate. I think I might have to type in quizzes.
I can't who I'm playing.
Yeah, you were playing Reese, mate. So best of luck to you on that one.
Yeah.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. 13.
I think he ended up on 10, 11, 12.
I thought I'd done really well.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13, maybe.
I don't know. Let's just have a look. Let me just add my results up. So Niall got 3, 6, 4, and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 to Niall.
Yeah.
And Brad, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well done.
That last one, unfortunately, let you down, mate.
Mate, after nicknames, I was swinging blindly at it. So well played, mate. Your guesswork or your knowledge is better than mine. Good luck against Reese in the final, mate. Well done.
What round
Reese isn't the final yet. He's not had his semi yet. Or so his girlfriend tells me.
Sorry, that's quite round 1 or something.
That's what, sorry, Niall.
What round you got? Like round 1, 2?
No, I need a translator for that.
Like, I got the first round, yeah.
This is just what I'm probably going to do with this, if it's gone well, is the fact that the winner stays on. So whoever wins it. So you're on for Reese. Then whoever wins that one. Yeah. Are you up for this, Reese? You know, he's mouthing off here in the chat. Anthony was laughing. Brad, Reese says Brad is officially nicknamed Brendan Rodgers. I thought he was nicknamed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, to be honest with you. Reese is loving it. Reese got 16 and he got 3 in the last one. Did you enjoy that, Gary? It's a bit different. I've not done a quiz like that before. What did you think?
Sorry, asking me or asking?
Either of you, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Every question bizarrely fell my way.
Yeah. If I'd known you were as Scottish as you were, I probably wouldn't have included quite as many Scottish ones. But I mean, a lot of them, in fairness, a lot of those are guess. In fact, I think virtually every one is a guess. Mm-hmm. You know, apart from probably St Johnson.
I knew that straight away because
to be perfectly honest with you, on that St Johnson one, I was only going to say 12th or 11th because I know they always do trash. I know they always normally bottom of it, and I thought
struggling off season.
Yeah, I thought the thing is, if I got it, in a way, your reaction kind of threw me off saying 12 because I could see you there because obviously you knew the answer, which you would. Being a Scottish
I went like that.
But I thought, is that him hoping that I expect St Johnson to be bottom and they're actually 11th? Yeah. It is what it is. I still wouldn't have won anyway because you still had the points in front. But well played, mate. Honestly, you know, it's a look at the draw. It is how it is. Like I said, after the nicknames, I was always swinging and guessing.
Yeah, that purely, as I said, was. I mean, when I was writing the answers out, I don't think I would have got any dead on. Do you know what I mean? There were all guesses. So you've all had a snog, marry, avoid. You've all had a peep. You've all been called names, and you've all had a 69 at the end. So well done, guys. Bad luck to Brad. I'm gonna come up with something that you can win one day. I really, really am.
A one-man raffle and I'll lose my ticket, mate. A one-man raffle and I'll lose my
ticket. Yeah. Don't bother doing the lottery. Niall, thanks for coming on, mate. It was a laugh.
Thanks very much, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you. I am really, really gonna have to get an interpreter in when you play Reese in the next round.
Yeah.
Just tell them they got the answers wrong all the way through and really get
if
to
you
Reese.
Think of it, it'll be an all Scotland clash, isn't it?
It is. It is, and unfortunately, of course, YouTube do have a subtitle thing, but only once you've actually finished recording. So, Reese said he enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reese says he's not struggling in the Scottish League. My team is top of the league, 21 points. Is that Rangers. Celtic? Is that Celtic?
I support Motherwell. He supports Rangers.
I know, that's why I said, is it Celtic? And that is absolutely brilliant. Totally different. Didn't expect this at all. Absolutely enjoyed that. Thanks, guys. If you've watched and took part, thank you very much. And again, a big thank you to Niall. If I get rid of that, you can see where his Twitter account is. It's in the description as well. And there's Brad's. Thank you very much as always, Brad.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. It's a pleasure. I enjoyed it, and thanks for continuing my streak of losing, Niall. I appreciate that.
I don't know what I'm going to have to do for you, Brad. I really don't.
Just ask me 10 questions, and the same question is what name rhymes with what Leicester player's name rhymes with Mamie Shardy? I'll just get that all the time, and I'll still say Esky and get it wrong.
Yeah, this is coming up later tonight, folks, at 10 o'clock. We're going to have to go at 10 o'clock because of the content. And some will say he's arrogant, bigoted, opinionated, obnoxious, and prejudiced. Yeah, that's enough about Boris. All we know is that we call him the blue-tinted specs fan. And I think he's going to have a lot to say about Leicester City and how they are at the moment. And we probably won't agree on an awful lot. He's back at 10. I need to get my buzzer ready. There we go. For any swear words, I can them out if I'm quick enough. That's on at 10 o'clock. Could get nasty. Could get dirty, but it nothing.
Yeah, if you think my rants and tangents are bad when I lose, I don't know why you've agreed to have them on, Chris. It's just going to be,
I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him yet, so I don't know what he's going to be like. But
Reece, I know. Just to Reese's comment now, I'm sure this will go tongue in cheek to go round. I'd rather guess and get it wrong than say 7 answers at one time. You know what I'm on about. I'll say them.
I'll let you two get a room. Niall, take care, mate. Stay safe.
Mate, thank you.
Speak soon, and I'll let you know a date of when you and Reece are both available. Brad, as always, mate, thank you very much. And see you both later. And thanks to everybody for watching. It was a little bit different. You only came on to watch because you knew one of the questions was 69. Let's be honest, it was. And it was such a mouthful. Reece, back at Brad there. Guys, as they're going to be back at 10 o'clock with Blue. I've got to get my teeth in for this. Blue Tinted Specs Man. Thanks very much. Stay safe. I'll see you in 2 hours, 4 minutes time. Good night.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
That's all, folks.
Some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.